Form 2 Mathematics Transformations. There are 4 types of transformations, but we'll only be focusing on 2 of them: translations and rotations. Translations. Transformations are changes made to a figure that preserve its shape. The original figure is called the pre-image, and the resulting figure after the transformation is called the image. If the pre-image is a trapezoid, the image is a trapezoid, with corresponding angles of the same measure. If the pre-image is an angle, the image is an angle with the same measure. If the pre-image contains parallel lines, the image contains parallel lines. The pre-image and the image are similar. A transformation is a movement, shrinking, or enlargement that is being performed on a figure. If the figure being moved, the pre-image, over here, is labeled with letters A, B, and C, then the points on the transformed figure, or the image, are labeled with the same letters and the prime symbol. So we have A prime, B prime, and C prime. The image can also be labeled with new letters as shown below. We have triangle ABC, and the reflected image is triangle XYZ. In this case, we're doing a reflection, and we're not going to talk a lot about that later on, though. There are 4 types of transformations: reflection, translation, rotation, and dilation. The first 3 of these also preserve the size of the pre-image. Similar figures of the same size are congruent. So the pre-image and image of figures that undergo any of the first 3 transformations are congruent. It is not true for dilations. Figures that undergo dilation are similar but not congruent. Reflection was studied in Form 1 and will not be discussed further here. Translation and rotation are the focus of this unit. Dilation enlarges or shrinks an object, still maintaining its shape, but will be taught in later years. A translation is a slide. That means it's sliding in this direction here. It moves a figure to a different position, can be left, right, up, or down, without changing its size or shape and without flipping or turning it. Every point on the figure must move in the same distance and the same direction. You can use an arrow to show the direction and distance of the movement. This shows a translation of the pre-image, which is triangle ABC, to its image A prime, B prime, C prime. Each point in the pre-image was moved 7 units to the right. Let's work an example. Translate ABCD, which is the pre-image, 5 units up and 2 units to the left to create A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, which is the image. Start with point A over here on the pre-image. Move up 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then to the left 2, 1, 2. Indicate that location with a point labeled A prime. We will then repeat that with each point from the pre-image. Let's locate B prime. Once again, 5 units up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 to the left, and there's B prime. And here's A prime from the previous slide. Point C down here. Once again, go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 2, and there's C prime. 1 left. Now D to D prime. Here's D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 2. There's D prime. Finally, connect the points up here to form the image. Please note that the size and shape have been preserved. The figures are congruent. The image is just translated 5 over and 2 up from the pre-image. Right, here's your pre-image down here. Let's try a triangle and move it in the opposite direction. 3 units down and 4 units to the right. Starting with A, count 3 units down, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where A prime is. Repeat with the other 2 points, labeling location B prime now. We start at B, go down 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here is B prime. And finally C prime. We go 1, 2, 3 units down, 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right, and there's C prime. Then connect the points to form the image. The size and shape have been preserved. The figures are congruent. The image is just translated 3 units down and 4 units to the right from the pre-image. So we went from the pre-image to the image.